Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, and this LA Clippers team just won a massive game. And yeah, I get it. The Rockets were benching their starters. But ultimately, tonight, the Golden State Warriors lost their game. Which, with this win, Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers have moved up to the 5 seed and are just one game out from the 4 seed. They also do play the Warriors. That's going to be a massive game on Sunday. And in this video, what I want to do is break down the film. I want to show you how this team, the resilience to say, you know what, we need to win this game. No matter what happens, we need to win these games. And sometimes these are the ones that are hard to win. Because these second, third depth guys, they are trying their absolute hardest to win these games. And tonight, the Clippers weren't going anywhere. Alright, here's one of my favorite plays of the game. James Harden going to be running this double drag, okay? So for the purpose of this video, we're going to call it a DD. We're going to get a screen, a double screen here from a guard and then a big. Now, as we come off this thing, we want the big to rotate over and we want this guy to fight over the screen. If that happens, we have one of the best short rollers in the NBA, okay, in Big Zoo. So look at this. We're going to overhead pass to Big Zoo. Now, what I mean by a short roller is Zoo is one of the best playmakers off the short pick and roll, getting the ball at that top left elbow, top right elbow, and playmaking. Because now, since we initiated that quick double team here, we're playing 2-on-3 basketball down inside the painted area, right? So Zoo gets the ball, drives in, creates rotation from this strong side or weak side corner, and now we have a high flyer in Derrick Jones Jr., who we just throw it up to, he levitates, and he throws down a dunk. I love Big Zoo. He's been on an absolute tear. He is playing perfect basketball right now, and if he plays like this in the playoffs, man, they could go far. And what's funny is this duo right here, James Harden and Big Zoo, is becoming what Luka and Derek Lively or Luka and Daniel Gafford were back in Dallas with the Mavericks. Right, they're pretty much unguardable because James Harden can do so many things off the dribble. He can start, stop so quickly. As we come off this screen, you see the big rotates over. This guy fights over the screen, and we roll Big Zoo to the basket, right? We send a bunch of guys here to the three-point line because of that versatility, and now we create this two-man game with James and Zoo. Now, look at James Harden here. He attacks the paint. He looks up at the basket, and he gets the big man to overcommit. Great pass. Finds Big Zoo on that roll, man. I'm telling you, this team, when they get into that high pick and roll set, when you have Norman Powell out there, when you have Bogdanovic out there, I know they're not out there right now, but when they are out there, this team, that high pick and roll, I guarantee you, it's going to be a big part of their offense in the playoffs. Look at this by Kawhi Leonard. Drives in, stops for a little push floater there, but look at the resilience, the relentlessness to go back up, get this rebound, and look at this, right? A standing dunk here by Kawhi. Dude, this dude is so locked in. If you're an NBA team right now, if you're an NBA defense, this is the last thing you want to see. A healthy Kawhi Leonard that is locked in, man. It's scary. It is a very scary sight. Tonight didn't have the greatest night in the world, but man, when this man is locked in, good luck. All right, here we go once again. Let's get back to the two-man game. So we're going to kick it. We're going to set up this screen. So again, whenever you're running these screens, whether you come left, right, first thing we want to see, are you going to overcommit over it quickly? Because this big's already on that side. So if he overcommits, we're going to attack that right side, right? Because no one's going to be downhill. Now, if he goes underneath this screen, man, you don't want to do that versus James Harden. You don't want to do that. Because this is what's going to happen. If you go underneath the screen, now all he has to do is look at the separation there. All we got to do is come off this thing, stop on a dime, and pull up shoot. He's got that range where he's like, okay, you go under. That is disrespectful. Pull up three, gets it to go. Guys, one thing about playing high pick and roll defense versus James Harden is it's almost impossible because you can go over, right? You can force the defense to rotate over to stop that three off the screen. But what you do is you initiate that high pick and roll. And they said, you know what? We don't want that to happen. We don't want to deal with that high pick and roll with Zoo in the short roll. We don't want to deal with that. So what we're going to do is go under. And then you go under, and then they hit you with this. There is nothing that you can do versus this high pick and roll. You go under, you get a three, right? If you go over and the defense has to rotate over with the big man, now you're in a two-man game, 2-on-1 basketball, you're going to get beat no matter what. All right, let's flip it. Let's have Kawhi Leonard run it now. So whenever we have Kawhi Leonard running it, it's a lot different because now Kawhi Leonard, he wants to get into that paint or to the right elbow or left, depending on which side we're setting the screen, right? We want to get into the lane. He's not a guy that's going to stop and pop for a three. So when we set this screen, we want to go full speed off this thing. And you're going to notice the screens are different. Instead of running this diagonal or, straight up sideways, we're now going to run that thing diagonal, right? We want to get past his foot and boom, send it. So again, these screens are so much different. It's hard to notice, but they are, right? Boom. We get leverage past our defender. Look at this guy. So locked in. Throws down the dunk. I mean, gets 3-4 guys to rotate into the paint to guard him. I mean, this is beautiful basketball. And real quickly, before we get any further, hit that like button. If we get over, let's say, 500 likes on this video, we'll drop a part 2. And also, comment down below part 2 or P2. If I see enough P2s, we're going to cover the Clippers throughout the entirety of this playoff run, man. I'm excited. And lastly, make sure you guys subscribe. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. Like I said, man, hey, we got you guys covered. Make sure you guys join the family. All right, here's a good play by Zubac. So he gets the ball in this low post. Whenever you see Big Zoo in that low post, if it's not a good center defensively like Steven Adams or, a Sengun, I guess you could say, right, they're going to send a lot of help. And right here, you see the defense start to stagger over. Now, when we initiate that double team, again, now you're playing 4-on-3 basketball everywhere else. And Chris Dunn does a good job getting leverage on Reed Shepherd, the young rookie. And he's not bigger by any means, but he out hustles him in the paint. But the reason I'm showing you guys this play is look at Kawhi. Okay, so we're going to notice Tari Eason is doing a thing we like to call ball watching here. Now, Kawhi's going to slot cut. One of the best in the NBA in slot cutting, timing up a cut to the basket when your defender is not paying attention. So if Chris Dunn was to miss this, look who's there. Would have probably got a second chance opportunity or at least hustled to potentially get his hands onto that basketball. So I love the rotation. You could tell this team was completely locked in throughout the entirety of this game, not only offensively but defensively as well. Another little play here for Big Zoo. Gonna hand it off to James Harden. Look at the defense, man. We're gonna set a screen with Derrick Jones. No one rotates over, and now we're late for the rotation. We draw 4 guys into the lane. Floater is up and good. What are you supposed to do? Because not only did they have an open shooter in the corner, but they also had the open lob threat to Big Zoo. You hit the floater, have the corner, and have the lob threat. You have 3 different ways to score the ball on just one play. Again, how do you defend that? Ultimately, guys, they end up winning this game. Had a really good one, man. I was very proud of what I saw. I mean, you could have easily treated this game like the Golden State Warriors treated it like the Spurs and lost. And this would have been a terrible loss. But, James Harden, 35, 10 dimes. Big Zoo, 20 and 11, 10 assists as well. Big Zoo's insane. I love Big Zoo. And then Kawhi Leonard, 22, 10 rebounds, 4 dimes, 3 steals. Bogdanovich, 16 off the bench. Batum, 15 off the bench. I love this team right now. They're hitting, and they're going to keep going from here. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.